Alright, time now for another VHS collection video. Now, I'm going to cover my Columbia Tristar VHS tape collection, in which I don't have a whole heck of a lot, but I do have a few, so I'll glad to be covering those with you. Then afterwards, I'm going to show you my two New Line cinema tapes. Alright, let's get to the tapes. Ooh, those. I have a few clamshell cases, and the rest are in cardboard slipcover. First of all, I covered the 1995 VHS of My Girl with Jamie Lee Curtis and Macaulay. Oh, and this is part of the family collection. And it's a pretty good movie. It's also co-produced by Imagine Films. It's kind of like a chick flick, I should say, but, you know, nonetheless. It's alright. Alright. Here I have a 1995 VHS of Sherlock Undercover Dog. And this is a pretty funny movie, I should say. There it is. It's pretty, you should watch it sometime. Sherlock Undercover Dog. Okay. Alright. Here I have the 1995 VHS of The Indian in the Cupboard. I know Chris from Brooklyn has this tape. I don't have the fake clamshell of this. I got so good, well, for a couple of dollars. Now, Paramount Pictures also co-produced this film, but the Paramount logo is not showing. Only the Columbia Pictures logo is showing. But I do have a copy of The Indian. I know Breeze has a copy of The Indian in the Cupboard. He had a recording on DVD when it was coming on the HBO Family. And that version has the Paramount Pictures logo, and not the 1993 Columbia Pictures logo. Well, that's it right there. 1993 Columbia Pictures logo is showing. Alright, here I have a 1996 VHS of Care Bears Movie 2, A New Generation. I also have the original 1987 VHS, which I'll show in a minute. This film was produced by Columbia Pictures. There it is. I think Care Bears 2 is a pretty good movie. I know first one was made by MGM. I don't have that one yet. Alright. Here I have a 1996 reprint of The Bear, movie released by Tristar Pictures. And it's a pretty good movie. It's about, if you're a fan of animal films, then you should watch this. It's pretty good. It's The Bear. Alright, I have a 1996 VHS of The Never-Ending Story for Your Return from Temptation, starring Jason James Richer from Free Willy 1 and 2. It stars Jack Black. And I know the first two were done by Disney, but this one was done by Columbia Tristar. But the Canadian copy, I should see, Motion Entertainment. I don't think this is the real Columbia Tristar tape. I'll have to get a copy of it so I can show it to you all soon. Alright, here I have a 1996 VHS of Fly Home with Jeff Daniels and Anna Carter. 1996 Columbia Tristar movie. It's pretty good. I know Jeff Daniels will later star, 10 years later, star in Our View with Robin Williams and Kevin James. So I do have that movie. I'll show that on my DVD collection when I get to it. Alright. Next up, I have a 1996, another 1996 VHS of Matilda with Simpson star Danny DeVito and Martin Wilson. This is a pretty funny movie. Also co-produced by Jersey Films. I know Martin Wilson was in Thomas and Matt Taribro, Mrs. Doubtfire, and A Simple Wish. But I like Matilda. It's a pretty good movie. This film is co-produced by Tristar Pictures. Alright. Next up, I have a 1997 VHS of The Second Jungle Book, Mongolian Blue. Another film co-produced by Tristar Pictures, stars Rue Madal. known for starring in Disney spin-offs and Broomsticks and That Darn Cat. Alright. Between this and the Disney version, I'm gonna have to go with the Disney version, the Jungle Book. Here I have a 1997 VHS of Slappy and the Stinkers with B.G. Ron Brenton Pickett, along with Sam McGurry. Also co-produced by the Bubble Factory, best known for doing Flipper, which is a Universal movie. Stinkers. Alright, I have a 1997 reprint of Father Christmas, a 1991 film. And you should watch this movie when the holidays roll around. Father Christmas. What to say about that one, but still very good. Next up, I have a 1999 VHS of Muppets from Space. It's co-produced by Jim Henson Columbia Pictures and Jim Henson Pictures, and stars Steve Whiteman and Frank Oz, Jeffrey Tambor, and Andy McDowell from The Simpsons. I'll show you what the tape looks like. There's the sticker label on there. Pretty good movie, Muppets from Space. Alright. Here I have another 1999 VHS of The Adventures of Elmo Groucho, and I have this movie on DVD. I'll show it to you later, with Kevin Clash, some star Mandy Patinkin, and Vanessa Williams, along with Steve Whiteman and Frank Oz. Also produced by Jim Henson Pictures, along with Children's Television Workshop. There's the ink labels on there. This is one of the two Columbia Tristar tapes I have that has ink labels. The other one is Men in Black 3. Men in Black 2, the Canadian copy. I'll show it to you later. Okay. Alright, here I have a 2000 VHS of Stuart Little, from the career's co-director of The Lion King. This film stars Michael J. Fox, Nathan Lane, along with James Davis, and star Hugh Laurie and Jonathan Olympic. With animation by Sony Pictures Imageworks Incorporated. Stuart Little. I know they did a Stuart Little 2 and a Stuart Little 3. I'll have to get those, so I can show them to you sometime. Next up, 2000 VHS of Thomas and Max Railroad with Pierre Fonda, Martin Wilson, and star Alec Baldwin. And this is a pretty funny, good movie. I remember I watched it saw it in theaters when it came out in the year 2000. Probably the first movie I ever watched in the movie theater. Okay. Alright. The final clamshell I have is the 2001 VHS of Trumbo and the Swan. With Jason Alexander, Mary Steenburgen, Seth Green, and Carol Burnett. I remember when Seth Green was on Family Guy, which is a pretty funny show. Watch it on Fox sometimes. But Trumbo and the Swan is a pretty good movie. This was the second anime film co-produced by Tristar Pictures, the first one being Pound Princess, and the third one is Planet 51. I'll show it to you later. Alright, we'll put this tape right there. And now we're going to go on to the cardboard slipcover cases. The first one I have is the 1983 VHS of Brian Song, with some star James Caan, Billy D. Williams, along with Jack Warren, Cherry Amos, and Judy Pays. Pretty good NFL film watch. Show you what it looks like for Brian Song. Okay, there it is, Brian Song. Alright, here I have a 1985 VHS of Passage to Indian with James Fox and Alec Guinness. It's a pretty good movie. It's also co-produced by HBO. There's no sticker label on there, it got torn off. So, there you go. Okay, alright. Here we go. Alright. Here I have Ghostbusters. Play them. Run Boss from the real Ghostbusters TV show. See what the tape looks like. It's taken from Blockbuster Video. I did not get this at Blockbuster Video. I got it at Goodwill. Okay. Okay. All right. Here I have the original 1987 VHS The Care Bears movie 2. What the tape looks like. All right. All right. Here I have Tootsie with star Dustin Hoffman, Jessica Lange, and Terry Gurn, along with Darby Coleman, Charles Trent, and Bill Murray co-stars. What should the tape look like for Tootsie? Here it is. Yep. Very good movie, Tootsie. Okay. Here it is. Here I have a 1989 VHS of Lost Horizon, the classic 1937 classic film of Ronald Colman, Edward Ever, and Horton. It's a pretty good movie. There it is. Yeah. Pretty good movie to watch. We have true stories. Here I have a 1991 VHS of The Awful Truth, a 1937 comedy film with Cary Grant. This is a pretty funny movie. Yep. Comedies. One of the greatest comedies ever made. Oh boy. Cary Grant, may he rest in peace. Alright. Next up, I have a 1992 VHS of Gidget Goes to Rome, the sequel to 1963 sequel to the 1959 film Gidget. And I did Gidget Goes Hawaii. This film stars James Starr and is in one of these movies. Pretty good movie. Gidget Goes to Rome. And the last table I'll cover for part 2. Part 1 is the 1993 VHS of Kramer vs. Kramer, with Simpson stars Dustin Hoffman, Meryl Streep, Jane Alexander, and Justin Henry. It's a film about divorce. Here's what the sticker label looks like. There you have it, Kramer vs. Kramer. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead and stop here for part 1 of my Columbia TriStar VHS tape collection, but we'll come back for part 2. We're gonna cover more. I got more to show you, so stay tuned for my part 2 of my Columbia TriStar VHS tape collection.